Haley Bly, Hayley BLY, and I work for Boys and Girls Clubs of Sonoma-Marin. So Boys and Girls Clubs of Sonoma-Marin, our mission is to inspire and enable all young people, especially those that need us most, to reach their full potential as productive, responsible, and caring citizens. And so the population that we are serving are the kids that really need the resources the most. 80% of our kids come from low income to extremely low income families, and 73% of our kids that we serve are English learners, so English is their second language. So we really cover all the bases for those families that are most in need to provide services for their kids in a safe environment for them to go to after school. Yeah, I think one of the biggest things for kids these days right now is mental health. I think that's a topic that everybody is kind of discussing right now. Coming out of the pandemic, definitely coming out of wildfires, out of flooding, just so much insecurity and unstableness that really kids are needing more mental services. And so since the pandemic, we have, pre-pandemic, we had over 200 programs that we offered kids, and we have increased those programming to include mental health programs as well as trauma-informed policies and programs too. So mental health is definitely at the forefront, and we tackle that through a lot of creative expression for the kids with our programming too. Our Geyserville and Healdsburg clubs operate with no government funding. So we have operation costs on a yearly basis to be able to provide after-school programming as well as our summer programming for kids. And so the Healdsburg Forever grant will be able to provide us some of our operation costs for those programs, and also for our summer camp to be able to provide scholarships for low-income kids that might not have the means to be able to cover the $2,500 it costs to send one kid to summer camp. So we are so grateful to have the support of Healdsburg Forever to be able to provide those enriching programs for the kids after school so that they have a safe place to continue to grow and learn when school's out and the bell's over. I was fortunate as a child. I had all the resources I needed to be successful and to be able to do what I wanted growing up, but I went to a lot of schools where I was around kids that didn't have all the means that I had, and just hearing their stories and being able to understand what a huge gap and bridge there was that needed to be built to be able to provide those resources for the kids kind of is what gets me up every day and wanting to keep pushing forward and keep pushing for more. I think one of the most recent things that happened with our organization is we had a young gentleman that shared his story with us from growing up in our clubs and the experience that he had going from foster care to being with his parents in and out of the court systems, and then being able to find the Boys and Girls Club and find staff members that were really there to support him. And he later became one of our program directors.